Early afternoon, everyone. This is going to be a quick video. This is just a short reminder that the pathway to better health is determined on how you see yourself. If you've watched previous videos, I've expressed the 14-day method based upon 14 days is how long pain lasts. After that, move on. I'm going to repeat that again. Pain only lasts 14 days. After that, move on. It's the same philosophy with a cancer cell. It has 14 days to get whatever it needs from the body in order to recreate itself. After that, it dies and the new cell continues. Even if you don't have cancer like I had, even if you haven't experienced some of the things that I went through over the last 10 years, recovering, starting over, this method is for anyone that will give yourself a few minutes to listen to. I'm an artist of 38 years almost, and an airbrush artist. As you can see, I'm working on a job right now. It didn't come easy. It came with a lot of work. It came with a lot of dedication. It came with a lot of ups and downs. It came with a lot of good days and bad days. But all of those experiences made me the person and the artist that I am. I'm going to show you all this jacket. I've had this jacket since 1997. This is an old school airbrush jacket. I can still wear it today. This is what I do for a living. Just in case anybody wants to know how am I making my money, I'm doing these live posts. This is my surf jacket. My nickname is Surf. And this is what I do for a living. I love doing what I do. It's had some good days and it had its bad days. But had it not been for art, I may not be here. Had it not been for art, who knows what I would have gotten involved in when I was a teenager. But art saves lives. So I'm using this video as a way of expressing to anyone, you are a work of art. If you, like myself, are an artist, before you paint a picture, you actually see it in your head. And as soon as you see that image, you're excited about it. You want to get into it. You want to look at all of the designs, the colors, what you're going to put it on before you put it out there. Because the end result, you want people to see and marvel at the piece that you did. Let's use that example as how you see yourself. I'm using this as a way of therapy because I learned this in therapy because I went to therapy. If you see yourself as a rich person, you have to put yourself in a position where you can actually see yourself as a rich person. If you see yourself always getting in trouble and things never work out right, you've already put that in your head. This may sound like some script written out, but I too get caught up in that as well. When things get slow and I get frustrated, sometimes it's not as slow as I think. This is just the universe's way of saying, I need you to focus on this one thing and get that done first before you move on. I need you to work on getting this book together before you start working on the next thing. I need you to work on exercising a little bit before you go out here and almost kill yourself trying to fit in and hang in with all the younger folks. What I'm saying is that if you don't see yourself first getting where you want to be, you're going to always have problems. It takes time. You may not like that you have to slow down. You may not like that you can't go out to parties. You may not like that you can't just do some of the things that you see everybody else is doing, and that causes depression. But what it may require you to do at this moment is to take a look at your life like it's a painting and see that painting in every little stroke, every little color, every little area that you go into. That's a representation of you working on you. You are a work of art. Make yourself the perfect picture for you first. then once you see yourself successful, doing the things you want to do, also see yourself happy. And that is the first problem that we have with. We don't see ourselves happy. We see ourselves rich. We see ourselves with these cars. We see ourselves with everything else. But we never, ever see ourselves in that picture as happy. We see ourselves with the perfect woman. We see ourselves in the perfect house, being at the perfect places, to show up and show out. But we never see ourselves in that picture happy. What makes you happy? You first. And do that. Maybe it's you want to be in the best shape of your life. Draw that. Or get a picture. We got AI generated images now. We can put ourselves in the position that we want to see ourselves. And the more you visualize yourself, I see the messages. You want me to paint you? You got to set up an appointment or call. Yo, I got a challenge for you, man. Okay, I'm listening. If you all like, I'm gonna show you all my jacket again. Y'all like that? This is what I do. I also do personal portraits. I'll probably go around and show y'all that too. Y'all like that? This is what I do. This is an old school piece that I did. But if you're interested in getting something done, I'm in Chicago. I ship out everywhere. 773-551-2904. 773-551-2904. When I had cancer, I was such in a down state that I couldn't see myself getting out of it. I was just that messed up. I have no shame in saying that. But as I worked on my brand, my artwork, my pieces, that gave me a little bit of an incentive to keep pushing. But I never thought about what would I look like happy. Because I never really looked at it. I looked at myself being accomplished, but I never saw myself happy. So visualize what happiness means for you. And then put it on a piece of paper and start imagining what it will be like to be happy. That's your assignment. If you cannot visualize yourself being happy, your health is going to be compromised, because your health is connected to your happiness or your sadness. Focus on you being happy and really look into that. Get a piece of paper. You all in my classes, y'all know. Get a piece of paper and write it down as many times as you need to, because you'll start working out the kinks in that piece of art called you. Focus on creating the image that you want to see yourself as. You see yourself eating the best food, but you're healthy and you're happy. Going to work, even though sometimes we don't want to go to work, but you're making that environment an agreeable environment. And don't let anybody take that happiness away from you. Draw the image of who you want to be. Draw the image of who you are as a happy person. It does not mean being with somebody. No, there's nothing wrong with being with somebody. If you're not happy with yourself first, nothing I'm going to say is going to help. All right. That's my little mini video for the day. And let me get back to work. Although I'm not advertising my business, I can be reached at 773-551-2904. 773-551-2904. You are a work of art. Don't ever forget that. Till next time. Thank you all for watching. I hope somebody gets inspired by this video. Peace.